Welcome to the home of the Big Red and the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky and Bowling Green. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Blue Hens will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense is on the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
Then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice...
Breaks into the open. Smacks him with the stiff arm. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Oh, they're after him. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. On the run, fires downfield. It's caught. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
I think as a play caller, you love to see your guys getting into a rhythm early in the game, right? 3rd down, you dial up the slant. It's a good route, a good throw. This offense is off to a nice start.
They'll run it out of the shotgun.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Hilltoppers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got him downfield. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Hilltoppers are threatening on 1st and goal. Steps away. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Delaware's offense has the ball for the first time. And, David, they've got a tight end who might not be a superstar, but he always seems to be in the right place, always ready to be a safety valve for this quarterback.
No, and this guy dictates to the defense. It's so nice to be able to move him around. He's the chess piece. He's the playmaker on offense that can do a lot of things. And if they're going to be successful, the big tight end's going to be the reason why.
And he's a very reliable target, too. We've seen him make some really tough catches in some big moments for this offense. He's going to have to do that in this game game today. The defense is keying on them. They know that's where the quarterback's eyes are going to be going early and often.
There he goes. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Wide open spaces. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. They're working that left side. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Second down. Brown will throw it. Got the back over the middle. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. The Blue Hens had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills, and they've got it at the receiver position. So if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan, and they are executing beautifully.
And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. Got it in the middle. It's Kelly.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. And the Blue Hens are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Brown wants to pass. He's got him. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. They'll run the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Delaware. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Blue Hens are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Quick handoff. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David. Turning it on! Got the first down and still on his feet. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
Looking to throw on first down. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Both teams made no that in the first. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. They get a nice pickup on this crossing route against the zone, and everybody executed in unison, Jesse.
Yeah, and Reese, this offense, they've got a plan in the passing game. They've got some stuff ready for man coverage, and they've got some zone beaters as well. You just saw one there on the crossing route.
Complete downfield. Touchdown, WKU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, David.
And how many times do we hear that? Where the quarterback talk about him after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Slips through the line. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Working the middle, it's complete.
Yeah, and what a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom, I'm going to throw this slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
Brown will throw it. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Looking deep down the right side. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blue Hens! The extra point here would tie the game. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Gives it on the option. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. Cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Hilltoppers will punt this one away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Brown wants to pass. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
You see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Plucks it out of the air. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why... the best linebackers in the entire country.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Reads it, fires complete.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Max going for the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Delaware.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Got room to work. Makes it past the marker. There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
The defense just got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision, made a cut into the hole, 1st down.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And this offense shows right away on 1st down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on 2nd down and goal?
2nd down, he'll throw it. Setting up the screen. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Now they'll run it on the toss. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number 1. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the toss play.
And how does he keep running? I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Clock still running. Almost certainly the last play of the half. Running back searching for a hole. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at LT Smith Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Hilltoppers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man. They're going to stop him short. And, man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Hunt is on its way. Man, oh, man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. He'll ride his man on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you could tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, the ground game. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Here we go on fourth and goal, ground to cover. He's looking to throw. Finds him out of the backfield. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Brown will throw it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field. 3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Finds a man on the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Kelly. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. And the Blue Hens, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. To the ground with the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Brown wants to pass. A little release to the back. The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to pass. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And the field goal unit is on the field. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Nestled just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Going right to work up top. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Man, these balls thrown way down the field. This is a lot of times where you see those pass interference or receivers adjusting to the ball and DBs not. This time you could tell the defender did a great job understanding where the ball was going, got his hand on it, made sure the receiver couldn't make the play.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. The Hilltoppers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires it down the seam. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Hilltoppers will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the left.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They punted away on fourth down. On his way back from the 20. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. They'll put the ball in. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. After making one field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Smashes it between the uprights. They double their lead up to 6 here in the 3rd quarter.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Pressure coming. And the missed connection on third down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Hilltoppers headed quickly to the line.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down distance like that, it comes up with a huge first down.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Time to take a shot. Grabs it inside the 15. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. He wants to throw it again. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Toppers. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job.
Hey, we gonna win this fucking game. We gonna win this fucking game. Watch. We about to lock in right now. I was doing something that whole time.
It's going to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
And oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Blue Hens need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Brown will throw it. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. And the Blue Hens will send out the punt unit. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Running into the open space. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets open down the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here.
Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. And
speed kills. This offense, they've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Brown wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Back up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. The Blue Hens send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Here comes the biggest drive for this defense. They need this stop the way the rest of us need oxygen. If they don't get it, they're done. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Touchdown, WKU. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
From inside the 15, here comes the return.
The returner runs down to the 30.
Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Brown will throw it. Had to get rid of it quickly. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back, but the problem is the defense understands that.
Makes the grab past the marker. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And that one's way too far for everybody.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion now setting up third down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Blasted as he lets it go. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a two-possession game, and guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And it falls in. Much worse as the defender was right there. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down after a nice game. They convert the fourth down, but back to the line with no time to waste. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. One more play to pad the stats. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts one down the sideline. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, gents.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.